Jeremiah chapter 39, the fall of Jerusalem. In January of the 9th year of the king Zedekiah reign, King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon came with his entire army to besiege Jerusalem. 2.5 years later, on July 18, in the 11th year of Zedekiah's reign, a section of the city wall was broken down. All the officials of the Babylonian army came in and sat in triumph at the middle gate. Negro Sarahs of Second and Nebo-Sarim, a chief officer, and Negram Sarah, the king's advisor, and all the other officials of the king of Babylon. When King Zedekiah of Judah and all the soldiers saw that the Babylonians had broken into the city, they fled. They waited for nightfall and then slipped through the gate between the two walls behind the king's garden and headed toward the Jordan River valley. But the Babylonian troops chased them and overtook Zedekiah on the plain of Jericho. They captured him and took him to King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon, who was at Riblah in the land of Hamas. There the king of Babylon pronounced judgment upon Zedekiah. The king of Babylon made Zedekiah watch as he slaughtered his son at Riblah. The king of Babylon also slaughtered all the nobles of Judah. Then he gouged out Zedekiah's eyes and bound him in bronze chain to lead him away to Babylon. Meanwhile, the Babylonians burned Jerusalem, including the royal palace and the house of the people. And they tore down the wall of the city. Then Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, took as exile to Babylon the rest of the people who remained in the city, those who had defected to him, and everyone else who remained. But Nebuchadnezzar allowed some of the poorest people to stay behind in the land of Judah, and he assigned them to care for the vineyard and the field. Jeremiah remained in Judah. King Nebuchadnezzar had told Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, to find Jeremiah. See that he isn't hurt, he said. Look after him well and give him anything he wants. So Nebuzaradan, the captain of guard, Nebuzaradan, a chief officer, Shazar, the king's advisor, and the other official of Babylon's king, sent a messenger to bring Jeremiah out of the prison. They put him under the case of Gedaliah, son of Ahikam and grandson of Shaphan, who took him back to his home. So Jeremiah stayed in Judah among his own people. The Lord has given the following message to Jeremiah while he was still in prison. Say to Abimelech the Amphiphan, this is what the Lord of heaven's army, the God of Israel, says. I will do to this city everything I have threatened. I will send disaster, no prosperity. You will see its destruction. But I will rescue you from those who feared so much. Because you trust me, I will give you your life as a reward. I will rescue you and keep you safe. I, the Lord, have spoken. Chapter 40. The Lord gave a message to Jeremiah after Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, has released him at Ramah. He had found Jeremiah bound in chains among all the other captives of Jerusalem and Judah who were being sent to exile in Babylon. The captain of the guard called for Jeremiah and said, The Lord your God has brought this disaster on this land, just as he said he would. For these people have sinned against the Lord and disobeyed him. That it is why it happened. But I am going to take off your chain and let you go. If you want to come with me to Babylon, you are welcome. I will see that you are well cared for. But if you don't want to come, you may stay here. The whole land is before you. Go wherever you like. If you decide to stay, then return to Gedaliah, son of Ahikam, and grandson of Shaphan. He has been appointed governor of Judah by the king of Babylon. Stay there with the people he ruled, but it's up to you. Go wherever you like. Then Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, gave Jeremiah some food and money and let him go. So Jeremiah returned to the Gedaliah son of Achim at Mizpah, and he lived in Judah with the few who were still left in the land. Gedaliah governed in Judah. The leader of the Judean military groups in the countryside heard that the king of Babylon had appointed Gedaliah son of Achim as governor over the poor people who were left behind in Judah, the men, the women, and the children who haven't been exiled to Babylon. So they went to see Gedaliah at Mizpah. This included Ismael son of Lasaniah, Jonathan and Jonathan son of Kariah, Shariah son of Tanhumes, the son of Ephraim the Lepophan, Jezaniah son of Machetes, and all their men. Gedaliah vowed to them that the Babylonians meant them no harm. Don't be afraid to serve them. Live in the land and serve the king of Babylon, and all will go well for you, he promised. As for me, I will stay at Mizpah to represent you before the Babylonians who come to meet with us. Settle in the town you have taken and live off the land. Harvest the grapes and summer fruit and olives, and store them away. When the Judeans in Moab, Ammon, Edom, and other nearby country heard that the king of Babylon had left a few people in Judah and that Gedaliah was the governor, they began to return to Judah from the place to which they had fled. They stopped at Mizpah to meet with Gedaliah, and then went into the Judean countryside to gather a great harvest of grapes and other crops. They plotted against Gedaliah. Soon after this, Jonathan son of Karam and the other military leader came to Gedaliah at Mizpah. They said to him, "Did you know the Balis, king of Ammon, has sent Ismael son of Naphaliah assessed you?" But Gedaliah refused to believe. Later, Jonathan had a private conference with Gedaliah and volunteered to kill Ismael secretly. "Why should we let him come and murder you?" John asked. "What will happen then to the Judeans who have returned? Why should the few of us who are still left be scattered and lost?" But Gedaliah said to Jonathan, "I forbid you to do any such thing, for you are lying about Ismael." And then we were going to the chapter 41. So those two chapters talk about the fall of Jerusalem, and everything is exactly like Jeremiah's prophecy from God. And Jerusalem is fault, and because Jerusalem people's sin, Israel people's sin. So remember that. Alright, so that's Bible learning. Hope I like it. God bless you. See you tomorrow.